Just one more reading books. Page 468, the Flower Adornment Sutra. Sutra. Having thus made dedications, Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of the mindfulness of all Buddhas throughout the three periods of time, they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of the mindfulness of all Bodhisattvas, they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of their purification of Buddha etc., they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of their purification of the realms of all living beings, they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of their deeply entering the Dharma realm, they attain inexhaustible good roots. By virtue of their cultivation of boundless mind as vast and empty space, they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of their profound understanding of all Buddhist states, they attain exhaustible good roots. By virtue of the diligent cultivation of Bodhisattva's deeds, they attain exhaustible good roots. And by virtue of their comprehension of the three periods of time, they attain inexhaustible good roots. Sutra. Disciples of the Buddha, when Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas make dedications with their good roots in this way, they understand that the realms of living beings are without living beings. They understand that all phenomena are devoid of any lifespan. They know that all phenomena are without an agent. They realize that all phenomena are without Buddhagla. They understand that all phenomena are devoid of seething contention. They contemplate that all phenomena arising from dependent origination abiding nowhere. They know that everything is free of attachment. They understand that all cassetters abide nowhere. They contemplate that all Bodhisattvas' practices are without essential existence. They perceive that everything is devoid of substantial existence. Yes, true. Just do one more. Sutra. The disciples of the Buddha, when Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas make dedications in this way, they do not see any impure Buddha, etc., nor do they living beings as different from one another. Not the slightest phenomenon is to be understood by wisdom, nor is the slightest wisdom necessary to understand phenomena. Bodhisattvas understand that the Tathagata's body is not like an empty space. It is brought to perfection by virtue of all types of merit and countless wonderful dharmas. Bodhisattvas enable living beings everywhere to be replete with accumulated good roots. Sutra. Disciples of the Buddha, when Bodhisattvas and Mahasattvas make dedications in this way, they cultivate all Bodhisattvas' practice supreme in merit and virtue. Their physical appearance is incomparable. Their awe-inspiring power and radiance surpass everything in the world. Demons and their retinues cannot look them in the eye. They are replete with good roots and perfecting great vows. Their mind is vast and pervasive as omniscient wisdom. In a single thought, they are everywhere throughout countless Buddhist kshetras. Their wisdom power is limitless, comprehending the states of all Buddhas. They attain profound, resolute faith in them. They abide in boundless wisdom, and the power of the body resolve, as vast as the Dharma realm and ultimate like empty space. Sutra. Disciples of the Buddha. This is the Bodhisattva Mahasattva fifth dedication of the infinite treasure of merit. When Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas abide in this dedication, they attain the 10 kinds of infinite treasure. What are these things? They attain the infinite treasure of beholding Buddhas. In single heart power, they see a Sankhya's of Buddhas appearing in the world. They attain the infinite treasure of realizing the Dharma using the Buddha's wisdom power. They contemplate that all phenomena are present in single phenomenon. They attain the infinite treasure of mindfulness and beholding the teachings of all Buddhas without ever forgetting anything of them. They attain the infinite treasure of decisive wisdom, which can fully understand the esoteric expedient of the Buddha's teachings. They attain the infinite treasure of comprehending all meanings, being well versed in understanding the various principles in their reasoning. They attain the infinite treasure of boundless awakening. With wisdom like empty space, they thoroughly understand all dharmas of the three periods of time. They attain the infinite treasure of merit and virtue, endlessly filling the minds of living beings. They attain the infinite treasure of courageous wisdom of awakening, completely dissolving living beings' cataracts of ignorance. They attain the infinite treasure of decisive eloquence, proclaiming the Buddha's dharmas of equality. They lead all living beings to complete understanding. They attain the infinite treasure of the 10 powers and far fearlessness. Replete with the practice of all Bodhisattvas, they wrap the crown of their heads with the cloth of purity and achieve unobstructed, omniscient wisdom. So that's it. Just a small reading, page 485.